Hey you guys, what's going on? Rick with Rick's Toy Room, and today we've got something new to unbox. Not Hot Wheels, not comics, though I did just get notification from PSA that my Halo Cortana chip cards have all finished grading, and they are on their way back. I have not looked at the grades. I want to be surprised. We're going to crack those open live when they get here sometime next week. We also have like $300-400 in Hot Wheels coming in. A handful of, I believe, should be the now M or N case. I forget which one we had last. And then some premiums. And then I have a stack of comic books that are back. So these are ones that I've been sitting on for quite some time. I kept saying I was going to have them graded. I never sent them in. And then when I packed everything, I was like, I don't want these getting damaged or lost during packing. These ones I actually want graded. So I spent a few $100, shipped them off, got them graded. And my buddy had told me that they're back in. So once he lets me know that he's picked them up from Sarasota, then I will go meet him, bring him, and we will crack those open and see what the grades are. But, so that's all the stuff coming in. Let's see what we got here. So I saw these on Entertainment Earth's website, I don't know, a few months ago. And I was like, you know what, these are really cool. I want to carry them. I want a couple for myself. So I ordered a couple cases. And I think they're going to be really cool. Here is the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 version. This is the cartridge flips open to diorama. So it is the Emerald Hill Zone diorama from Sonic 2, Console Heroes. And basically what this does is it's kind of like a display in a pack, display in a box. So it has a couple action figures. It opens up and makes a level from the inside of the actual Sega Genesis cartridge. And there are actually a few of these that got released. So that's the Sonic ones. We got a full case of those. I'm going to put a couple up on eBay tonight. And then I'm going to go stack one in my pile of pack stuff, because obviously I still have my office and game room packed up from hoping to sell this house. There's having some fighting with the HOA right now, so we're going to have some very interesting stuff going on with them. But then, check these ones out. This one really is the reason I bought these. This one got me really excited. It is Sega Genesis version of Super Street Fighter 2. So Super Street Fighter 2, the classic brick back wall, Super Street Fighter breaking up. Ken and Ryu are here. And the diorama is Ken's stage, Ryu throwing a fireball, and Ken looking like he's getting ready to block. This is really, really cool. I don't open my toys, but I feel that we have to open one of these. I mean, they gotta go on display, right? Let's open it. Very few of my action figures have been opened. The NECA gargoyles, because I had them on my bookshelf looking down over my stuff. And we're going to open one of these. So there's the Ken and Ryu. They are just sitting right below. They're actually scaled down to the cartridge. Here's the cartridge. The hinge is on the back. It opens from the front where the game's at. That makes the stage. I don't like how that opened. That opens all the way back and then it snaps back forward to keep the backdrop. And then you can take and put your barrel in, and it looks like it's got a little peg where the barrel goes. Drop in the barrel. And then we've got the corner posts, which are like the dock. Like, honestly, my soul is hurting a little bit opening these up. Just because, like I said, I don't open my figures. I always keep them mint and sealed package, but every now and then we have to open one. So we're building the dock, getting those pieces in. And actually, the way this is set up, the picture is showing the barrel goes back here on the back peg. Ken comes here in the front two pegs. Let's get him out. There's only one peg hole for Ken. He's facing this direction so you can see him, which is weird, but okay. Then you've got, oh, I see why. You've got a peg for Ryu, which, why is he facing away from Ken? That's silly. I already don't like this toy. Alright, and then the fireball actually has its own little stand, which goes on the peg to make it look like it's flying through the air. So let's put the fireball on its peg and figure out how that goes in. Ah, there it is. I was like, where's that at? That thing goes on that there. Alright, and then we have a health bar that is supposed to plug in at the top of this, which based on the, there we go, and there we have it. So we got our health bar up top that plugs into where the case closes. You got Ryu, Ken, the fireball, the barrel, and again, I'm like, I don't recall the barrel was never on the back of the stage, it was always on the corners, so that you could smack one of the fighters into the barrel and then cause it to break, and then Ken's not looking too slick over here with him. He's a little angled away, so we'll angle Ken into the fireball. Looks like he's blocking. They don't actually sit well on these pegs. It's a cool concept, but they're not, like they shouldn't. Okay, I guess if you push it down a little bit harder, he'll hold steady a little bit better. I just didn't push it all the way. It is super cool though. This would look really awesome next to my arcade machine. There has been a seller recently that has posted, and then I'm assuming that when I'm done with this, I could actually just like close it all up. I would hope that they would all fit on the inside. It'd be kind of stupid, and it doesn't actually look like they fit on the inside. So it's to be a display piece, not necessarily a play piece, because they don't fit if you close the lid. You have to put them all back in the plastic, put it back in the box, which I do like the packaging. I thought the packaging was really neat. I think the diorama would be, you know, okay for, you know, a desk display. I think it would make a really cool desk display. Or in my case, if you put it up next to the arcade machine. Let's put all of these pegs back. Yeah, you guys can already tell I'm twitching. Like, okay, cool, it's out. It looked cool. I'm putting it all away. Don't want to lose anything. Even though I just dropped the top on the floor. And then put the barrel back over here. And then put Ken back in here. And then we got to move the puppy. And get Ken back in here. Get in there. I mean, I like the closed case probably better than I like the rest of it. I think if they would have made it so everything fit in the case and could close, it would be a lot cooler, because you could put the case up, show it, and you're like, oh, what's that? And you open up and put all the pieces out. The fact that the pieces all have to kind of sit inside the and that's the only way Ryu goes in there. Ken's being Ken. He never likes to go with any of the flow. There we go. He's back in. Push these pieces back in. Yeah, so a cool little piece. I'm not going to do the Sonic one for, you know, obvious reasons. That I don't need to open the Sonic one. Put that in there, and it's back in. Where's the top? There it is. Cool, didn't go far. Oh, let's not drop it again. There we go. So there they are. These are the, like I said, these are the cartridge flips diorama. They are the Console Heroes cartridge diorama sets. So really, really cool. Again, I like the setup. I like the packaging was done really well. I'm a sucker for really good packaging, just because of the fact that I love the way, again, because I normally don't open my toys. I like a good packaging, and this really does kind of like, I don't know, it's just got a vibe to it. I really do like it. So, we'll put that back in the box. We will get the Sonic back in the box. We will get these up on eBay, and then we will wait for hopefully this week to get some more Hot Wheels and to get in the comic books, to get in the Halo cards. I've seen that Dave and Adams has actually had a sale on the Halo Legendary boxes, and the Cortana chips have to be redeemed by December of this year. So I think what I'm gonna confirm that, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna buy a couple more Legendary boxes in the upcoming weeks just to have some to crack open and try to get some more Cortana chips, and see if I can find any more of the really cool inserts. Otherwise, by now there should be. I can buy the base sets all day long on eBay, so I'm going to see if I can find some more of the other sets, get more of the parallel sets, see if I can build a master. To build the master, it's going to be really, really difficult, and I said that on those videos as well. But yeah, so there's some cool new toys that we haven't seen before. We will see. I'll put the eBay auction links in the description in case anybody wants to bid on them. And then we'll see some newly graded comic books, some newly graded PSA cards, and more stuff coming weeks. So, alright guys, short video. Sometimes it's just the way it's got to be. Like, subscribe, follow, and we will see you on the other side.